Hey, greetings friends, I'm Glenn Thomas, and in this video we're going to wrap up the series that we've been doing on layered field recordings and drums. If you're new to the channel, so glad that you're with us. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Join our community. We would love to have you. We're talking everything music, creativity, and beyond. So let's dive in. All right, so inside Ableton now, I am so excited about today's video. These field recordings came together way better than I even was imagining in my mind. I know I was talking about going into field recording with kind of the end in sight, but sometimes you are just blown away by the things that you can make. So in the previous videos, you've seen me make the kick, the snare, some variations on the kick. If you haven't seen those videos, check up in the cards above. I'll put some links up there and also down in the description. So let me just give you a quick rundown of what I've got here. I made a demo track, but what I've done here in today's Ableton session is I have just isolated just the drums, just this 16 pad drum rack that I've loaded in just a couple of the different samples, different types of samples. So I just want to kind of walk you through what I've got here. So take a listen to this. This is one of the kicks, another kick. That's the bigger kick. That's the dirty kick. Then a snap, slap. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. All right, the layered snare. Oh yeah, that's good. Some hi-hats. Oh yeah, envelope filter hi-hat. Love that. Okay, also then we've got another hat here. A little bit of a slap hat. Got a tighter hat, closed hat. That's great. Love that. Another hat, open hat, slap. It's a good sound. Here's the reverse snap. That's a fun one. Floor tom dirty. This one's real fun. You can just let that thing ring out. Rack tom. Here's a higher rack tom. And then the lower rack tom. That is the crushed floor tom. And I'm really happy with how that came out. It's almost a bass in a way. You could run that. You could throw that into Simpler and use that as a bass. Okay, then we've got a layered cymbal. Great, we've got the filter ride. Again, kind of similar to that filtered hat. And then we've got the reverse cymbal. So those are the 16 sounds that I've got loaded in currently. So let's just take a listen to what I was able to do with these sounds. Take a listen. Now again, this is just the drum section of the demo track that I did. That kick is kicking. Two different kicks going on at once. I love how accented that is. This is just grooving, driving. Two different hats for some stereo width. That's real fun. So you may ask, why is it that you're not just showing us the entire track instead of just the drums that you've got built up here? Why are you pulling in a flattened 2-bus to play this back? And the answer is, sometimes things don't go how you want them to. So I had exported this demo track of the massive layered drums demo track, and then I promptly resaved the Ableton live session. Have you ever had this happen? You save the live session with a new name, and then you forget to collect all and save into the new session. So up in File, Collect All and Save, you forget to do that, then you delete the previous session, and you end up missing samples. Bummer, but the good news is I have got the demo track here. Let's go. Fun note. out all of the sounds aside from the percussion from the Alesis QS 8.1, circa 1999. Real fun. Yeah, so again, that is just an idea of what you can do with these drum samples that we've built. You've seen how I've gone about using them, how I've gone about making them, how I've gone about taking the sounds that I recorded in a venue, putting them together into sounds that are more engaging, exciting, and even just a little bit better than a standard drum set. For me, this is a super exciting thing. All right, so one question you might have is, how would I go about actually using these samples in a song? How do I actually put them into my music software? And in my case, I'm using Ableton again. So I actually just clicked on this add a folder button right here, and I added this folder. Those are all the sounds that you would get from the 70 sample pack Massive Layered Drums Volume 1. So then what you can do is you can just kind of divide them out like I've done here. And one of the best things to do is to just build right here in the timeline. So I can say, okay, let's go here. Let's back this up all the way to the start. Let's get rid of these tracks by just muting them for now. Let's make a new track. That's an audio track. So what I'll do is I'll say, let's show a quarter note grid. Let's zoom this in a little bit, just like that. And I'm going to take this kick and I'm going to make it 4 on the floor. So I'll put 1 in. I'm going to shorten this up to a quarter note. Command D, duplicate that across. Then once I've got a full measure's worth, I'll select all of those rather. Command D again, duplicate, duplicate. Keep going until we've got our kick drum in. Great, so now we've got our kick. We could rename this kick. And this can be done in any digital audio workstation. This could be done in any DAW that you're using. Put that in, now you've got 4 on the floor kick. Great, so now what? Okay, let's take a snap. How about the snap slap? I like that one, that's a good one. Wide is also good. That's a fun one. Let's use the filter delay, and let's just put this in. We're still on quarter note grid, so I'll come out here. So now, then I'll just zoom this to about here. I'll take and I'll add this one again, option click and a drag, add it there, and then what we'll do is I will actually select this 2 bars, duplicate across. And that should get me in the ballpark. Let's listen to what that sounds like. Already, that's pretty cool, even in and of itself. So this is just how you can go about building some of your sounds. Ooh, yeah. This is how you can go about building some sounds out. Using samples this way is such a powerful and fun way to create. You can just drag and drop things in however you want to. If you don't want to just plug in all of your sounds into a drum rack like I did initially. So hopefully it's been helpful to see a little bit of the behind the scenes on how I go about making these samples and these layered field recorded drums. It's such a fun thing to do. And for a limited time here, I'm going to be offering a download of these over on my Bandcamp site, link below for that. But also, if you use the code YouTube promo, you'll get 50% off the standard price of this sample pack. Super excited to offer that for you, so go check that out. Go grab this pack and make some awesome music with it. I would love to hear what kind of music you make with this sample pack. Thanks for being with me on this little journey of doing field recording and layered sounds. We're going to be doing a lot more of this type of thing. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, I'd love for you to give me a thumbs up and to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that alert bell as well so that you are aware of when I post new videos with more great content like this. Definitely more stuff to come. So grateful to have you with me, and I will see you on the next one.